All right, what's going on, everybody? Gibby Card Stacks here, and I'm recording back-to-back days. I've just got that much card stuff to go through. I've got some pickups. I'm about to send out a huge DC Sports 87 consignment lot. I just want to kind of cash out on those. I've been trimming down a lot of stuff. I do want to start prepping a Com-C batch. I already mentioned my pickups. Some other things on my mind. Let's just jump right to it. So I don't know if I showed you some of these. I'm pretty sure I showed you these. I got the Pat Tillman PSA. That was in like my, what is it called, thumbnail. Little Walker White, Jeremy Bernard Orange. I'm pretty sure I showed all of these, but these I don't think. I think I got all these in like the last few days. I definitely showed the Braden Smiths because I was like, stay in my lane. All right, so here we go. I've been buying a ton of Pat Tillman here. This I don't think is like an official trading card. I think that like I've seen nothing from PSA being graded, but it's a rookie review, some sort of a magazine like a Sports Illustrated for kids. I've seen Lewis Hamilton, but I just thought this was cool. Again, I just fell into this Pat Tillman rabbit hole for sure, so I like that one. If it's gradable like anywhere, that would be cool, but I've only seen like the crappy, like, I don't know, CGI slabs or whatever, so got these two. Yeah, I think I got these all yesterday after I recorded. Little Marcel Reed. I just like A&M, man. They are solid, good defense. Running back room is deep, good wide receiver core, so I trust them. They don't play Alabama, Georgia, or Tennessee, so three of the best teams in the SEC. I cracked this out. I don't know if I talked about that. This was a PSA 8, my worst grade ever to submit to GameStop, so I just cracked it out, and, you know, I'll eat the $23 that I paid. And then two kind of crazy ones. Again, I've been going down some crazy rabbit holes. You saw all of this Pat Tillman. I was only able to grade a couple. In my grading stash, I had the, oh my God, I almost dropped everything behind my desk. Like the Why So Serious stuff. Like I like grading kind of the niche stuff, or thinking about it at least. Where was I? I was flying from San Diego to Phoenix last week, and it was only like an hour flight, and I was looking at the in-flight entertainment, and they had a Jeremy Lin documentary, and I was like, you know what, this was kind of cool, and I get it, kind of like culturally a big deal, and that was also crazy. Like, again, back when I was in middle school, it was like Linsanity, Blake Griffin, John Wall, that was crazy. So, little Jeremy Lin, NBA Hoops, this was, I think, his first card with the Knicks, or at least like one of his only cards. No, I think he had a couple, but his actual rookie cards, he has rookie cards with the Warriors. I don't know if people like know that. Is that like even more niche? Because it's like, wow, I just thought he played with the Knicks and the Raptors, right? So, I don't know, I thought it was cool. Like, this is like one of his few cards, I think, in Knicks jersey, and so, I don't know, I thought it was cool, so, whatever. And then another cool one here, this, I think, is from the National from 2009, Topps Company, National Cheekle, Topps, I don't know, I have no clue, but this is David Tyree, the catch. I made a tweet about it, and I'm just like, you know what? I think that there's like Topps 2008 with the bubble letters. It's a very cool image, very cool card, like an iconic moment in sports. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep buying these. So I got this on Sport Lots for like $1, and so that was cool. So that's that. This is what I'm sending to DC Sports 87, and I'm not nervous, but I'm just like, you know what? Just give me my money, man. So here's what we've got. And if this teaches me one thing, it's like, hey, I really want to trim down my inventory, get out of it, kind of reset, cash balance reset, and just see what we can do. And with Bowman Chrome 25 coming out, I don't know if I'm going to be buying a whole lot. Again, I think I mentioned in my last video, like, I'm going to be focusing, and I was talking to my wife this morning. We were just talking for a long time this morning, and talking about, like, just my finances, like cards, like what I'm doing. She didn't really know about like my Patreon and all that. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, are people paying for that? Yes, people are paying for it, sweetie. So and I'm like, I don't know if I'll be buying like a ton of cards in the future. One, just from, you know, always a space thing, but like, I just like the information side of things. Like, sure, I'll buy some good deals, and I like, you know, gambling a little bit, but for the most part, like, I think I'm just going to be selling the information, and that's what I enjoy. I will be buying cards still, but yeah, just kind of want to cash out, reset, see where my cash total is, and then approach Bowman Chrome 25 however it may happen. I don't think I'm going to be buying people's bulk lots. It was super nice last year. Like, I was getting people just, hey, this is all my color. You know, some of the colors are such a grind though, man. And so, like, it's tough for me, and I don't have the time to list and ship and do all that stuff. That's why I've used ComC a ton. Nonetheless, anyways, this is what I'm sending. I think it's like 18 cards. Little Denzel Boston, one of my favorite guys, 6'4", 207, having a decent season. Had a better season last year. We'll see. Little Lauren Betts. I want to cash out of these Topps Chrome autos just to buy her Bowman First autos. Those are going crazy. There's not a lot available. There's only one like under $100. I think I own 4 or 5 of them. There's a gold that did $370. I think I paid like $180 for a gold not long ago. This, I'm just going to slide through Jalen Royals. I'm done waiting to see if he's going to do anything. Just give me my $2 and I'll be fine with it. Little Rocco Becht. I have a lot of fuchsia. I have a lot of yellow. I've got a lot of base. Got a lot of refractor. This is just kind of the odd man out there. Little Hannah Hidalgo base auto. I'll just see what that does. I've got kind of the higher end color. I've got a lot of greens. This is a cool one. Penn State Nittany Lion. Actually, let me turn up my light. Is that weirder? All right, there we go. I don't know. Penn State Nittany Lion. This is numbered to 15 right there. The Prism Draft Picks mascots. These sell pretty well, but I just have had it for a very long time. I sent it to ComC pre-grade review, and it passed, but the corner I just don't love. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I think it would 9, and at that point, at 9, I really only grade things that I think will 10 just because of how the market reacts, right? So, little Drew Aller, gold best. Is this the best time to sell Drew Aller? Should I hold it? People are saying 1-1 in the draft. I don't know, but I think it's just, he's going to be probably in Bowman University Chrome 25. That's one name that I haven't confirmed. I have confirmed 60 names, and I'm breaking them all down on Patreon. Just finished wrapping all that up today. But yeah, if he's in Chrome, that's just another auto. So, you're just competing. Bryce Underwood, he's going to be in Bowman Chrome 25. So with that, I'll get out of this, take my money, and see what happens. Little DJ Lagway, I don't think he'll be in Bowman, or at least from an auto. No, was he on the list? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he's just exclusive with Leaf from what they say, so I don't know. We'll see, but this has 50 watchers on it. I'm done with it. Arch Manning, Prism Silver. Is this the best time to sell? Maybe not. Garrett Nussmeier, yellow best. Again, he will be in Bowman U25, so just more autos will just continue to drive the price down. So I just want to get out of it. Nice little red Arch Manning. I've got a nice purple ice. And then I think I have 2 purple ices. And I've got the American Flag National Pack one. That's a super cool one. Little Sam Levitt also in Bowman Chrome. So I'll get out of that. Sawyer Robertson also in Bowman Chrome. Number to 30. That one's a nice one. He leads the country in passing touchdowns and yards. Should I get rid of Cade Klubnik, an orange graded card? Again, but if he's in Bowman, which I imagine, which is 4 years of Bowman, which is kind of crazy, the autos are only going to go down, I imagine, especially at this rate. Unless, I've got so much Cade Klubnik. If he rises like Jackson Dart again, I'll be all right. A little green lava here, Hannah Hidalgo. I'd rather put that money into a Bowman First auto. Little Jeremiah Love, PSA 9 running back 1, I hope. And then last one, So Money, Darian Mensa, 1 of 1 proof. He's been playing well. I like Duke a lot, but I don't know if he'll be in Bowman Chrome 25. I doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. So that's what I'm sending to DC. I'm going to try to get that out today. By the time they receive it, they say it'll get listed in 2 days. So I don't know. Today's the 4th. It'll be the end of the month. So I wanted to get out of that stuff. And that's honestly what I wanted to talk about the most. Trying to think. I've got just a big mess over here that I'm trying to just evaluate what I want to do with my cards. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. So honestly, I don't know if this is ever anything that I've really showed off. That's GameStop store credit. But this is what I keep all my PC stuff in. This is my rip kit that I got from Collects. And so this is all kind of my one-touch, kind of my nicer, I don't even think it's nicer stuff. But that's a nasty one. It's not, I think it's just a manufactured patch or something. So that's a cool one. So this is all kind of my Arizona stuff. Nice Kadeem Carey, half Nike patch. Solomon Hill, nasty one there. My sister's good friends with him. Caleb Jones with the Arizona on the Z there. We got a little Wilbur and Wilma. Fun one. Teddy Bruschi, jumbo patch. Arizona Wildcat legend. Little Kevin Newman. I had Math 116 with him. So that's probably my nicest patch I've seen of him. What is this? Stanley Johnson. Nice. This is from the whiteout. Which, is this game worn? player worn. So I think they only wore that jersey once. It was versus UCLA. Little Scott Kingery, jumbo, colossal patch there. Oh, there we go. I was wondering about this card. Yeah, I guess I have 2 of these then. This is JJ Taylor. Nice Nike patch there. I like that one. Again, this is from Lootbox. Lootbox sent me that one. Game used. Rob Gronkowski. Love that one. That's a nasty one. Unfortunately, this was a PSA 8, and I tried to crack it out, and you can see I got it pretty solid right there. But nice little Nike Elite Zeke Najee. I don't think maybe he has done something. Nice jumbo Nike patch. Khalil Tate. Why do I have 2 Scott Kingerys? Interesting. I should probably try to sell one because I don't need 2. There's a Jaron Kreiner. Nice patch there. I guess we're just showing out. Oh, there's Tetroa. I didn't know I had that. Tetroa McMillan. This is from Card Collector 2. The green. He's no Marv, but he's not bad. Thanks for all the help. What is this? Red. That's nasty. Jacob Cowing. My guy. I don't know what he's been up to. And then little blast. I think I got that at a show with my nephew. So good googly moogly. This is a very tall stack. I think this stack has... Yeah, this is like the fun stuff. See, I like seeing people's PCs and just what they've got going on. So, little Mario Gold. This is like from a 2021 set or something. Somebody educated me about it, and it's a pretty cool set. Nice little gold. I bought that at Ship Shawana. One of my favorite cards. Just, I don't know, cool card. Little Yoshi. That's my favorite Pokemon. So he's riding a little go-kart there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle. Little Digimon. That's just the regular one, and then this little preview stamp. That's like a first edition for them. So my guy Agumon. I wasn't huge into Digimon, but definitely occupied some of my brain. Kingdom Hearts 2 cover art. I just thought that was cool. A lot of these, okay. I haven't gone through this box in a minute, but these are all kind of Diamondbacks. This is black. These are supposed to be numbered to 100 or something, but I like the gold foil. I'd love to get a copy graded. This is from the World Series. I was 7 years old when they won the World Series. He hit the game winner versus the Yankees in 2001. These also, I think this is tops 2007-ish or so. Maybe it was 2004. So those are cool. Let me put that down. That's after he hit the walk-off. So just cool stuff. I like capturing moments in sports, right? So like that David Tyree we saw, Andrus Pete, my guy, Apprende Middle School and Corona del Sol High School. Nice 4-color patch on Luis Gonzalez. He's just the Mount Rushmore of Arizona sports. I really like, what's it called? Bustin' with the Boys, Taylor Lewan, rookie ticket auto. Jordan Morgan, this one is cool to me. I don't collect a lot of NFL guys, but to me, Jordan Morgan was one of I guess not one of my first hits, but one of my big hits in recruiting, I would say. I had just left campus. He was a 2018 recruit. But he was unranked out of Marana High School, and everyone was clowning on Kevin Sumlin for offering him. He was the first commit in the Kevin Sumlin era, and was like, wow, you're just offering this kid because you're homies with the Marana head coach. Shout out Louis Ramirez, rest in peace. But yeah, everyone was super upset and wow, this guy is not very good. He's just this local Tucson kid. And he honestly kind of doesn't have his size, huh? I don't know, 6'5", 300, 315. He kind of reminds me of Andrus Pete in a way. And I just love the kid. I was like, man, this kid is going to be a monster. Ended up being a 4-year starter, drafted first round with the Packers. I think they moved him to guard, which I don't know if that's necessarily the best fit, but whatever. So, sorry, Jordan Morgan. A little after-school special. Just think that's a fun little insert case hit out of Bowman U. Little Dennis Evans, Purple Sapphire. That's a cool one. I was enrolled at GCU. I was going to go walk on and play volleyball there, and then just last minute was like, you know what, Arizona was always where I wanted to go. But I think he is cleared to play now. I don't even think he played. Trayvon Rudolph, I did graphics for NIU, so just wanted a nasty little red color match there. That's a cool one. And then Ishmael Mahdi. I hope he's in Bowman, I guess, just selfishly for a collector purpose, but I just wanted the gold sapphire. I was going to chase the rainbow, but I was like, you know what? I think the gold is crazy. Little Super Mario Kart right there. That's from Nintendo Power, 1994. Little Ricky Pearsall, shout out Corona del Sol High School. I think he's been hurt for most of the season. Buda Baker, one of my favorites. Blasters are $600. Taylor Lewan. X-Fractor. I got that for 10 cents at a local card show. Or local card shop. I'm not going to call it mine. Derwin James, one of my favorite players. This is actually like a crazy like $20, $30 card. I think I got it for like 10 on ComC, but just a cool color match for Derwin James, one of my favorites at FSU. Gary Brightwell, another cool little story there. I was in class when he signed his NLI, and I had no clue. Like, we were recruiting Chris Brooks at a Newberry Park, and it was always looking doubtful that he was actually going to sign with Arizona. A lot of academic issues. I think he ended up going JUCO. I don't really know what he did, but then they ended up offering Gary Brightwell like the day before National Signing Day, and then he signed his letter of intent. And just a grinder. He was like, I don't have a plan B. Plan A is the NFL. And I was like, I don't know if you're that good to be in the NFL. And he's been in the league for a couple years. Little John Wall. I think I talked about that earlier. John Wall and Blake Griffin, just cool little, just base rookie cards. And then I don't know why I don't know. I go to USC quite a bit for my job, my full-time job. So just a little Juju Watkins. She's sitting out this season. So, all right, I think that's, this has already gone on a little bit longer than I wasn't even expecting to do this. But I was like, yeah, this is like my inventory that I don't know. Not that I don't know what to do with it. This is just my PC stuff. So, I don't know what. Oh, because I think I took you through my Zion case yesterday, and I was like, oh, this is like all my inventory. These are like my guys that I'm wanting. Yeah, if you're interested, let me know if you want to see the. This has got to be like Topps Chrome stuff, right? Yeah, nasty. So that's probably what that is in here, and then I think this is. Yeah, this is my Path to Glory PC. Now it's all out of order right there. And this is like my Hall of Fame stuff. Yeah, Lenny Moore, dog. So if you want to see the rest, I could film a video this weekend and we can walk you through that and my binders. I don't know. If people want to see it, I don't know. I'll probably film it anyways just so I maybe get back on the YouTube routine. All right, well, I think that's everything now. I think that was way longer than I wanted it to be. I'm going to try to edit this, upload it. This will be up Sunday. I'm going to send this off to DC Sports 87. I had a couple. I sold this card. There we go. Hannah Hidalgo, Green Shimmer. I sold that for $60, and there was one other card that I sold. Oh, I sold a Tony Romo. I'll throw it up on the screen. I don't want to have to get it out, but it's in one of these binders here. Tony Romo Copper to $649. Super cool card. $54. $60 shipped, but that one I don't know. I like flipping that card. I'll probably, honestly, I don't know when I'll hold it in my PC forever. Anyways, that's enough. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you next one. Peace. Love you. Bye.